In the heat of a narrowing contest, the frontrunner to be the next Prime Minister.
We're going to do it, and then we're going to go smash Labour at the general election. All right?
Maybe the favourite among MPs, but soon the pitch will turn to Tory members. And the dividing line for Rishi Sunak is tax.
Did you see yourself as a socialist Chancellor?
No, absolutely not. I think the number one economic priority we face as a country is inflation. And I want to get a grip of inflation, because inflation is what makes everybody poorer. And if we don't get a grip of it now, it will last longer, and that's not a good thing. Once we've done that, I will deliver tax cuts.
Today, the former Chancellor secured key Red Wall backing from Ben Houchen, the Tees Valley mayor. But in the studio spotlight, it was the underdog who polled best with the public.
Tom Tugendhat, is Boris Johnson an honest man?
And he's secured a key northern vote.
The first part of this leadership election was dominated by tax cuts and a sort of almost a race to the bottom on tax. Tom has said quite correctly that we're going to cut fuel duty. Look, I filled up our family car yesterday. It was over £100 to fill the tank. That is completely unsustainable for families.
Meanwhile, at Chequers, the outgoing Prime Minister Boris Johnson is understood to be holding a leaving do this weekend, leaving those vying to succeed him to fight it out for the keys to number 10.
Behind the scenes, some Tories say that this has been a particularly unpleasant leadership contest. And last night, on questions about gender recognition and the economy, the gloves were definitely off. But what people watching will have been looking for is not just policy differences, but performance under pressure, particularly for those candidates less used to the spotlight.
People of very big stature went out very, very soon in the race, and it seems as if it's febrile, isn't it? It's quite unpredictable. So these debates really matter this weekend. The people who did really well actually were the outsiders who everyone expects to be knocked out.
Even so, it's unlikely that Tom Tugendhat or Kemi Badenoch will make it to the membership.
I think it went very well. I've never done a televised debate before, and I more than held my own.
As the final five are whittled down to 2, there are still clear frontrunners. Penny Mordaunt's team say she didn't misstep, but some were underwhelmed by her performance last night. Liz Truss was criticised for being too stiff, and the former Chancellor will continue to face fire from all sides on the economy. There is no obvious route for the next Prime Minister. A weekend of media scrutiny could tip the balance at the top. Ali Fortescue, Sky News.